Welcome back to our project management series. Today, we're diving into a topic that can make or break your project: risk management. Whether you're managing a small project or a large-scale initiative, risks are inevitable. But the good news is you can plan for them. What risk management is and why it matters. Steps to identify risks effectively. Strategies to mitigate risks before they derail your project. By the end, you'll have the tools to proactively manage uncertainties and deliver successful projects. Let's get started. Let's start with the basics. What is risk management? Risk management is the process of identifying, analyzing, and addressing potential issues that could negatively impact your project. It's not about avoiding all risks, that's impossible. Instead, it's about preparing for uncertainties so you can minimize their impact. Here's why risk management is critical. Keeps your project on track. Risks, if unmanaged, can cause delays or cost overruns. Protects resources. Effective risk management ensures you don't waste time, money, or effort. Builds trust. Stakeholders are more confident in a project that has a solid risk plan. Section 2. How to identify risks. Narrator. The first step in managing risks is identifying them. You can't mitigate a risk you don't see coming. Here are 4 proven techniques to identify risks. Bring your team together and brainstorm potential risks. Your team's diverse perspectives can uncover risks you might overlook. For example, during a software development project, a team might identify risks like resource shortages, affected technical challenges, and client requirements. Technique 2. Reviewing historical data. Next, look at past projects. What challenges did you face before? Historical data can help you spot patterns and anticipate similar risks. For instance, if previous marketing campaigns struggled with tight deadlines, this might be a recurring risk. Experts or consultants can provide valuable insights into risks specific to your industry. Their experience often highlights risks you may not have considered. A risk checklist is a pre-made list of common risks for similar projects. These can serve as a starting point for identifying potential issues. Once you've identified potential risks, the next step is assessing them. This involves understanding the likelihood of the risk occurring, the impact the risk could have on your project. A simple way to do this is by using a risk matrix. Plot risks based on their likelihood and impact to prioritize which ones need immediate attention. For example, a high likelihood, high impact risk, like a critical team member leaving mid-project, should be addressed first. Now comes the fun part: mitigating risks. Let's explore 4 effective strategies to handle risks. The best way to deal with some risks is to avoid them entirely. This means changing your plan to eliminate the risk. For example, if a supplier seems unreliable, you might switch to a more dependable vendor. When you can't avoid a risk, aim to reduce its likelihood or impact. For instance, if your team lacks experience in a certain area, providing training can reduce the risk of mistakes. Sometimes, you can transfer risks to a third party. Common examples include purchasing insurance or outsourcing tasks to specialists. Finally, some risks are unavoidable, but manageable. When you accept a risk, you plan to deal with it if it occurs. This often includes having a contingency plan in place. To stay organized, document your approach in a risk management plan. Here's what to include: a list of identified risks, the risk assessment results, mitigation strategies for each risk, a plan for monitoring risks throughout the project. Let's see how this works in real life. Imagine you're planning a large event. Identified risk: rain on the event day. Mitigation strategy: book a backup indoor venue. Result: you're prepared, rain or shine. Risk management doesn't stop once your plan is in place. You need to monitor risks regularly and adapt your strategies as the project progresses. For example, if a new risk arises like a sudden change in market conditions, you'll need to reassess and adjust your plan. And there you have it. By following these steps, you'll be better prepared to identify and mitigate risks, ensuring your projects stay on track. What strategies do you use to manage risks in your projects? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.